What's more fun, the bull run or the tomato fight?
I think a tomato fight. I like that.
So too.
Craig likes that.
I'm all in for that.
All right, well, it's nice now, but we got some fog coming in.
We sure do, and it's a pretty thick fog bank right off the coast, and it started to make it to some of our communities. And as we go through about sunset or so, 7 o'clock, you'll start to see it about 5 miles from the coast. Here's one shot as we start to look out over Mission Bay. A lot of clear conditions here. There's the Bahia Bell, the William D. Evans, and you can see some of the clouds off in the distance. I'll give you another perspective. This is from UCSD looking off to the east as the clouds are starting to make it off the coast and starting to slowly push inland. Not a real fast push, but nonetheless it's starting to happen ever so slowly. And then over to Poway, still plenty of sunshine. It was a warm day. Hope you enjoyed it. Lots of 80s on the map, even at this hour, a couple of 80s. Escondido at 80 degrees right now. Got 81 in Ramona, same for Alpine, 77 in Poway, dropped to 78 right now in La Mesa. But most of our afternoon highs today across the inland valleys were closer to those low and mid 80s. Now, right along the coast, we already have some 60s where some of the fog and clouds have started to move on through. Had some reports of some coming through to Carlsbad, Cardiff, and Oceanside. And the same for the south end of the bay there for Chula Vista. Starting to see some of those clouds push on in. So we've got a cool sea breeze coming in as well. A couple of things I want to point out. First of all, we have that area of high pressure that has been with us. It's been parked just outside of the Great Basin, giving us a very weak offshore window. We talked about this last weekend, being parked right in place. That continues to give us the dry conditions, and it looks like as we go through tomorrow, things start to change just a little bit. Next thing I want to point out, this is a very impressive looking storm. Perfect classic textbook storm there. Nice counterclockwise rotation around it. That is going to remain in place for several days. The jet stream has moved up to the north, so this jet stream acts as a conveyor belt. If this storm was attached to it, it would just continue to pass on through. It's not, so it's going to sit there and spin for most of this week. It'll slowly get closer to us as we get into the end of the week, but all that's going to do for us is enhance the sea breeze. So the sea breeze gets a little bit stronger through the day tomorrow. Notice all those clouds that are coming through tonight. We'll start to see some of those high clouds tomorrow, those high thin clouds. We'll still get some sunshine. Nonetheless, temperatures will drop about 2 to 4 degrees tomorrow, a little bit cooler. That's about it. We do have the thick morning fog to get through right along the coast, though. After that, as we get into the end of the week, we start to warm back up. And in the middle part of the week, we are going to hit a little coastal eddy that's going to set up shop just off to the west, and that'll enhance the marine layer as we go into Tuesday and Wednesday. Okay, we'll continue with marine layer futurecast. That's 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Notice we've got some patchy fog, especially closer to Point Loma. We will see that and then start to clear off. The dense fog advisory expires at 10 o'clock. Right through the afternoon stays very close, and then notice what happens again tomorrow night. The marine layer blows back on in about 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock. Now here's the futurecast with the wind. Solid sea breeze tomorrow, 7 to 10 miles per hour at 3 p.m. and that sea breeze will start to become more of a north breeze as we go into Monday. So we'll start to warm up just a little bit. Your overnight lows, you got lots of 50s out there tonight, right along the coast. Pretty nice. We've got the fog in place. Highs tomorrow, back into the 60s to near 70 right along the coast. 80s for Poway, Escondido, 82 in La Mesa, 73 in San Diego. Extended forecast right along the coast. See lots of upper 60s for several days to come, and then next Thursday, Friday, Saturday we start to warm back on up. Your inland numbers staying right in the 80s for a couple of days, a little cooler on Monday and Tuesday as that coastal eddy sets up and sends more cloud cover our direction, and the next weekend more of the sunshine yet again.
So this is really fall.
It really is. It's great. I know.
Is it fall really?
It's like an extended summer,
right.
You know?